If you're new here, hello, welcome. I'm actually from the US, but I live here in South Korea. But I learned Japanese first in the US, which helped me to learn Korean. So if you know either Japanese or Korean, it will help you to learn the other. Also, sorry for the chaos in the back. I'm getting ready to move back to the States in a bit, so... Okay, let's get started before my battery runs out again. When I was in the US, I took my very first Japanese class in university, and we studied with none other than the famous Genki books. So Genki 1 and Genki 2. So these were the textbooks that I used. The foundation of my Japanese are these Genki books. So a lot of vocab, a lot of grammar. And we also studied with these workbooks, 1 and 2. And then when you learn Japanese, the first thing that you learn is the reading and the writing system. So hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Now kanji are the Chinese characters, which have always given me a hard time, but I had supplementary resources like this as well. So these are my Japanese kanji flashcards. This is volume 1. So this is the complete set of kanji required for levels 3 and 4 of the Japanese language proficiency test, so the JLPT. I still haven't taken that, but I do eventually want to someday when I actually make time to study. But they look like this. Yeah, so if books and flashcards are your thing, then why not? Go for it. Try these out. And then along with my textbooks and workbooks, I also take a lot of notes. And I keep all of the worksheets that I have. And this goes for all of the languages that I've learned, whether in school or with a class. I still keep all of my notes to this day. So this is my very old binder of all of my Japanese notes from when I was a student. Yes. Even has my little Pokemon stickers on there. So just like with Korean, I do recommend taking a class, like just trying it if it will help you. Especially if you don't know where to start, you know, why not try it? Because with a class, you already have all of your resources that the teacher will tell you to get, so you don't have to like go out and research yourself. You can just get whatever the teacher tells you. And I understand language classes or classes in general may not be for everybody. And I'm just explaining the way that I did things. So it's up to you to find out and see what works best for you. So there's the option for taking classes if you'd like to, and if you have the money and time. Now, if you don't, the answer, my friends, the internet, apps. There's a ton of free things online. So for today's video, I have a specific app that I would like to recommend to you guys called Busuu. And that's the app that I've been using these days to practice with my Japanese. And again, apps are a perfect way to start studying a language. Because a lot of people ask me like, where do I even start? How do I even know what to study if I want to start learning this language? So not only with Japanese, but with any language, there are multiple languages that you can choose from on Busuu. But specifically for me and for this video, we'll go over Japanese in the app. So this is how it looks in the app. Complete Japanese. There's also Japanese for travel, hiragana, katakana, kanji, okay, and then some other languages that I added as well. So let's go with the complete Japanese. Okay, and I just started from the very beginning just to see how the app works and also to refresh everything from the beginning. This is great because it's very organized for you. All you have to do is just follow along, and it tells you how long it takes, 2 minutes. And that one I already completed. Okay, lesson 2, 7 minutes. Lesson 3, okay, 4 minutes. In all of the language apps that I've tried so far, I feel like Busuu has been the most motivating for me. Just the way that it's set up, it keeps me going with each lesson. It tracks your progress. There's also a study plan too. And that's something that I haven't encountered with other apps, where you can create your own study plan within the app. So if you're wanting like more motivation, I find that this app has been the most helpful in that way. Because I know a lot of us, also me, lack the motivation to like keep going or to keep practicing. Like we just get lazy, or you know. Okay, I know a lot of you are beginners still in Japanese, so let's go with something easy to just to show you. So here, hiragana, a, I, u, e, o. Okay, so vocabulary. Just go through this. And there's little tips too as well. So hiragana is used for, okay, foreign names, words of foreign origin, words of Japanese origin. So it's this, right? Okay, and there's a tip here. We'll continue. Okay, it even shows you the stroke order right here. Seriously guys, apps make it so much easier to learn a language. Like, language learning is so much more accessible because of apps in this day and age. It wasn't this easy back then when I started learning Japanese. Matchy matchy, okay. And my tip here is you always want to repeat. Every time you hear anything being said in Japanese, always repeat. I teach English here in South Korea to little Korean kids. Many times during the lesson, we always have the kids listening, repeating, listening, repeating. You have to. You have to. So if I keep scrolling down, you can see until upper intermediate B2 Japanese. Looks like I started this one, study abroad.
おはようございます。ジュリア。留学プログラムへあなたの申し込みが受け付けられましたので電話しました。
Okay, so there's that whole thing, and then there's some fill in the blank, which is great.
宿泊施設はどうですか?
Kanji, man.
学生寮に入れますか?
学生. Okay, this one. Okay. And then see, look, it corrects it for you. So I did the wrong kanji there. And then it makes you do it again. Another cool thing too about the app is that you can get corrections from native speakers. Like, it connects you. So there's some exercises that I did, whether writing or speaking. For example, if it's a writing one, you type in the sentence and then you send it off to be corrected. So I kept myself anonymous there with a picture of Naruto. So the community will send me things like this, and then here's some corrections that I made. You know, you don't have to do these, but sometimes I like to be helpful and just do it for some people. Oh, let's see, I recorded something here.
はじめまして、私はアビです。どうぞよろしく。
Okay, so I recorded that one. Now we're gonna see some like this where I didn't finish. So there's like a little lock right there. Okay, so it's a quiz. So if I do start, okay, learn more. This one, you'll have to sign up for the premium. Oh, it's in Korean won there for me. But there are some parts that require you to sign up in order to complete that part. And I did have a chance to look over the premium account, and there's a lot more additional features should you choose to go with that plan. So you can either use the mobile app, or there's also a browser version. Again, everything that I tell you in my videos, these are all options that I present for you to try for yourself and see if you like it or not. It's all up to you to figure out what works best for you to reach whatever goal you're trying to reach. So if you are interested in the Busuu app, I will put more information down in the description box below. Check it out. You can sign up for free, or if you want more of the additional features, there's also the premium account as well. And if any of you have already tried this app, then I would love to hear what you think about it. So comment down below and let me know. And thank you to Busuu for sponsoring today's video. Okay, another big one for me is music. Japanese music, it's been a while. I think probably since my high school days, that's when I started getting into Japanese music, like all kinds of Japanese music. J-pop, J-rock, Japanese rap, hip-hop, electro-pop, groups like Perfume, Capsule. Yeah, so music has always been a huge thing for me with any language. Like, that's how I stay interested. Every day I'm listening to songs in Japanese and a lot of like anime OSTs. So a Japanese girl group that I've been really into these days is called Atarashi Gakko. They also keep me motivated to practice with Japanese because a lot of their videos still don't have English subtitles, which is great because it's a complete immersion for me to watch and just follow along completely in Japanese. I don't really follow a lot of pop groups anymore these days, like with K-pop or J-pop, but this girl group really stood out to me because they're very unique and just chaotic and fun, really talented, and they're hilarious. Also, you can turn your game settings, your language settings on your Nintendo Switch to be in Japanese and play your games in Japanese. And it depends too on the kind of games that you're playing. So I find games like, for instance, Animal Crossing. I feel like Animal Crossing, very relaxing game, and some other things that I have. So I've got notebooks, like with Korean too, with any other language. You can keep a diary. You can write about your day. I got these really pretty little notebooks from Japan some years back for travel. I just bought a bunch of cute notebooks because that's what I do. So with Korean, I have a notebook of expressions that I've heard from like Korean dramas or Korean shows, like TV shows, variety shows. So same thing with Japanese. I have this notebook that is filled with just expressions from anime, things that I hear from anime. I'll write it down. I think many of you already know that I'm a huge weeb. So I consume a lot of anime, and that has to be one of the biggest resources for Japanese. For me, I repeat what they're saying a lot of the times.
次で最後です。
最後です。このは大旋風。
終わりだ。
終わりだ。
待ってください。
待ってください。すみません。
そろそろ僕はお薬の時間です。
お薬の時間です。そろそろ僕はお薬。そろそろ僕はお薬の時間です。
なんだてめえは。
なんだてめえは。こら！And then this is something that I started doing back in school was I would buy magazines and just books and stuff in Japanese. Back in the States where I lived, there was a really big Japanese market called Busuu. I would stop by there like every so often and then go to the bookstore. Kinokuniya, I love that place. It's a bookstore chain actually, so it's everywhere, like in the world. Every time I'd stop by, I'd just buy like a couple magazines because I was also very much into Japanese fashion, style, like the street fashion. And then I also read a lot of manga growing up too. I have more back home in the States, but these are the ones that I brought back with me to Korea. These two are from my friend Amelia, so thank you so much for these. And here's one that I bought, Haikyuu. I bought this in Japan. I feel like that's it for me. If you have any more questions or anything that I may have left out, then please just comment it down below and I'll answer it directly. And if you know or are also learning Japanese, please comment your resources and how you're learning down below as well. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I also have a new Discord server that I worked so hard on and got a lot of help with from my community. So I will link my Discord server down below as well. Come and hang with us. That's it. I'll leave you guys with this week's comment shoutouts. そして日本語の勉強頑張ってください。バイバイ。